This is the Neri, and I am back with a storing video for the month of October. Have a good amount of cards, though the vast majority of them came from Kickflip's latest release. Oh, that's right. Put that back. So we will go ahead and jump into starting putting things for that away. And yeah, I think one of my goals for this month is to get the new binder for ITZY for this, to get them out of the Miscellaneous JYP binder, because there is not going to be enough room for them as well as Kickflip. Really, those are the two that are taking up the most room in here and are going to be growing the most as well. Let's see. Yes. So what I decided to do, since they're a 7-member group, and I am collecting all for Amaru, is go ahead. I should do that so that way. Yeah. Yay! So he gets a page all onto himself. And then I can do a 6-pocket page for the rest of the members, or a 6-member setup that I've done for others. You'll see the vision when I'm done here. But yes. So this is going to be all the hearts and diamonds. And trying to find things that all kind of like fit image-wise was such a pain, because see, Minjae here is facing a completely different direction compared to the rest. Wait. These two should be swapped. Because then, well, except for Juong, well, this looks a little bit more. Yes. It's better. It's not perfect because it's not, none of these were really set up for this when they chose the images they did for these. But you see my vision. All right. Yay. Yes, and this one annoys me even more. Because, oh, that is why. What on earth did I do? Why did I think this was upright? That makes sense. See, someone is so annoyed that I got honked at. Oh, no. What on earth am I doing? What on earth am I doing? Okay. So this is... Okay, so, all right, never mind. It just came on right here. because none of them fit that at all. So it is what it is. And Dongyeon has like 2 of these that are like that. DYB, give us sets that look nice in 9 pocket pages. All right, so of course my OT7 set, and thankfully I pulled no dupes this time for it, so I have 3 of the 7 starting off, and I'm just throwing all the units and groups together because I think that's just what I'm going to be doing for kickflip. There. Because otherwise it's like 10, and what am I going to do with 10? And of course these were 7. So yes, they're just going to be one of the groups that get all the groups and unit stuff thrown all together. And that's Miscellaneous. Ah, yes. Because we got postcards. And I'm just keeping all the postcards that I got. Doesn't matter what member it is, because I love them all. And I've got these stickers. You guys can just go on the back of these stickers. Yes. Yay. And then we have this page to put this in because it doesn't really fit in anything else. And we are done with kickflip. And this binder is going to be even more stuffed now that it has all those cards in those pages. So yes, I have to make it a priority. Oh yes, yes, this barely fits. ITZY needs their binder. They've outgrown this. All right. So let's move on to the next binder, which is gonna be twice. Okay, so we are only gonna be getting into the 1 binder. I just went ahead and put away the larger inclusions I had, just to make this a little bit more streamlined. Oh, no, it will be a 2nd binder, I forgot. I don't know why I'm even leaving that there. I have that OT9 set, first press. So, so this is 1 of 2. We are skipping, well, I don't have any of their older releases to put away this month, but I have been doing very well with catching up with This Is 4. I really need to stop dragging my feet and get the Polaroid version so then I can know what I pull, and if I don't pull Mina to pay for her stuff. She is expensive, and I should have that on the way. And yes, yay! This OT9 though, it is now done. In fact, I think I have the other Jihyo photo cards that I didn't have on the other page. They both should be on the way, and then it's just getting the digipack. So with any luck, if I'm not done with This Is For, the only thing I should be stuck on is the Polaroid version. Because Mina's cards are not cheap at all, especially for versions like that. Okay, so we do have The Story Goes On, where I was so lucky with my Jihyo pulls. So I have basically her almost done. Okay. Okay, this is not that I have it. This is I ran out of these colored sleeves for Mina, hence that's empty. I do have Barnes & Noble, because what I've decided is for the Lovely Party version, I'm only getting Mina, and that's 2 cards, and they're both in this concept, which is why I have the Barnes & Noble here. So it would match very well. And then for the OT9 set, I definitely wanted them in their solo outfits. Yay. So just missing 3, which is amazing. Okay, and then we have something for this page, because this is the Target, and there's not a spot for her Target version with the other album cards, so she gets to live here. And then we have, yes, the units. Yay. So get to start another page for the units that face this way. And that is this binder done. Oh, honestly, I have just been on a complete JYP group high this entire month, it feels like. As not only did we get, you know, the release of I finally got, Kickflip was last month, but I got their albums this month. But also Twice's release, and then having NMIXX and Extraordinary Heroes, their releases. And then next month we have ITZY and Stray Kids. And of course there was the JYP Game Caterers episodes, which I love so much. Seriously, I have watched them multiple times because I wasn't going to be patient enough to wait for subtitles. And even with subtitles, I've gone back and watched multiple times. Or at least the first episode. I haven't had the time yet to do that for the second. Oh, but I loved it. Seeing all the groups interacting, and oh my gosh, NMIXX 100% showed up, you know, making sure that they were going to be seen. You know, that they weren't going to have the veteran groups like overpower them, which definitely a feat, because Twice, they are perfect. They are perfect. I can't like say what my highlight is, because they were all so good. Seriously, I don't fan out this much, but for these groups, yes, and seeing them interact, and you know what, I'm just continue gushing as I go along. So moving on to the next binder. Okay. So yes, I loved the episodes, loved seeing all the interactions. Of course, for Stray Kids, John and Jungbin were so much fun to watch. They really shine in that kind of content. And like John definitely defending all things Stray Kids and his kids. And Changbin just being Changbin. Which was just so much fun to watch. Though Hyunjin, he definitely had his moment to shine with the random dance battle. So he did, amazingly, it was like Changbin that lasted the longest for Stray Kids, and yeah. So much fun to watch. Definitely, if you like any JYP group, watch it. They're so much fun. They're very much kind of like a family. It's probably the best way to really describe it. Okay, I'm gonna put this here because this is a Japanese album card, and I don't really have a place for them. But yes. And of course, like I said, NMIXX, they did whatever they could to stand out and were great at it. Like groups like 2PM, Day 6, Twice, you could tell that they were so comfortable with like this kind of the setup, and they were just shining. Sexy Poodle. Sexy Poodle was top tier entertainment there. But then I love that Nijiu had some moments with both Nina and Mako. Kind of sad that Rima and Mihi couldn't find a way to kind of get themselves to stand out as well. In kickflip, I think the fact that they were just so young and that they are the newest group, they kind of held back a bit, which was a little disappointing. Because I know they can be a blast, but then again, they're surrounded by all their seniors, so I could definitely understand why they were probably a bit more reserved than usual. Wow. And of course, like NMIXX, they did great too. They had some standout moments. I don't think any group kind of went through without having some kind of standout moment, which was great. Let's see. Well, if it's going to be like that, then I actually kind of want this. Let's see. And if I flip it over, should be this. Let's see if I got this right. And of course, having the bands there, like Day 6 and Extraordinary Heroes, so much fun, especially when like they played any game or did anything that dealt with dance. Yes, that worked out perfectly. Yay. But yeah, that is like, if I need a serotonin boost, that's going to be my go-to for a good long while. All right, and on to NMIXX, which I actually have some cards from their previous release and not just their new release. I was able to get the rest of this set. It is these three Soyun's cards that I need to get. But I also finished up this, and I should be able to get these two. Oh, no, I shouldn't. I've already ordered. Yeah, I've already purchased. That's what I'm trying to say. Already purchased these two, so the units will be done. It'll just be those Nemo versions for Soyun for forward. And they just don't show up. Okay, so let's see if I have this. Yes, I do. So I was really lucky and got her full set for the blue version. One of her Valentine, and I'm using these units to fill out the page. Yeah. And that is gonna go into, wait. No, I think it does. Yes, it does. And then we do another one of these. With all their platform versions. Yes. Right, I think I'm running into the issue that there's so many comebacks. I don't have enough black sleeves to be my placeholders. Okay, so these are units, and I got one of each. So I'm throwing them back here for now. And then same the platform version. Yay. Okay. Right. This is where the Antwerp is going because it has the same kind of back as this one. And then yes, I decided I will start a new page for Blue Valentine, like Pops, which Target card counts as for me. And I have split the NMIXX binders up this month. The new binder I got was a second binder for NMIXX because I could tell that there's no way I was going to be able to get Blue Valentine and have everything fit in a single binder anymore. So this is going to be all album and the Soyun Pobs for now. All right, and I went ahead and with the new binder, merged it with larger inclusions for now, just because I don't have too many larger inclusions for them. It doesn't grow that much, or hasn't been. So, all right, so she gets a Target card. I did not pull Bay's Target card, though I do plan on getting one more version of the album from Target. So there's potential to get either her or Haewon if I don't get a dupe. yeah, so at least those two are taken care of. I will need to get a Haywan. And what did I decide to do? Oh yes. So for the IDs, I am just going to put them on this page because I have no idea where else to put them. So, random page. And I did go ahead and put away the postcard sets. Oh, and still incomplete postcard collections from past releases. It just has not been a priority, especially when there's still so many photo cards I want to get for NMIXX. All right, so this wraps up the GYP portion basically, and let's move on to other groups from other agencies. And we move on to ATEEZ. And hopefully I will be putting them all where they're supposed to be. It is so nice to actually have two of a set, finally. Let's see. That is that Jungho. Oh, I don't think it registered that I actually had all the QR codes for him, but I do. Yay. Okay. Right. And I did run out of my dragon shield sleeves again. It's not as bad as last time though. And yeah, definitely have getting more sleeves top priority, so that way I can go in and fix these. Okay, those are the random blank pages, but I did use some of these to do setup. Oh. Okay. Just wanna, yeah, that should be right. Wow, I just need this Jungho and this page is done. Can't believe I'm missing Jungho. Okay. But I am making the most progress with him for everything else. All right. Yes, this is where that goes. And yes, I unfortunately did not get anything past Golden Hour Part 1. Though I have been focusing on trying to get things, because I'm basically have all the cards I need for Golden Hour Part 3. So just really focusing on getting what I need for Golden Hour Part 2. Which is mostly Yuno and Mingi. And like one. Is it really just one? No, two. At least two Jungho. Actually, I lied. I'm still working on getting these Yunos. I did get these cute little fillers. But I do have a couple more purchased. So, yeah. Hopefully the next couple months I'll have the rest. I have everything purchased for this. Yes, slowly it's all coming together. And I have Cheek for Jungho. Yeah, this is basically for the next. And then I have some Mingi Pobs. So cute. Yee. All right. And I made room for this, and hopefully being stored, that will help flatten it out. And I thought I had all of these, but while I was trying to set this up, I realized I'm missing Jungho still. So I don't think it's going to be that much of an issue to find his, so I'm not too worried. I just have to remember to actually get his. So that was ATEEZ. I cannot wait. It's gonna be a pretty massive update for November, especially since I should be getting my Neokyo haul, and that has a good chunk of the cards that I need. So, and not just for ATEEZ, for so many. Like, I'm hoping to also finish Stray Kids Karma, and yeah, a good chunk of the cards I need for Karma. There's some twice. This is 4 that'll be there. Just a lot of things. A lot of things. So let me go ahead and move on to the next binder. All right, so onto the Miscellaneous binder number 1, where I'm finishing off Happy Birthday. Yay. I just need to get these last 2 Teleparty, and then I don't have to worry about Busukso. As Hoshi is now in the military, and I am not going to be collecting for any of them while any of them are in the military. So all 3 of them have to have Photocards in a release for me to collect for that release. That is what I have decided. Another thing where I went ahead and just put in the larger inclusion I got, which was this Hoshi, but yay, I have all 3 now. That is nice. Okay, and I have this Runjan. So nice to see the actual album card page go on, and I do have to start a new page for Miscellaneous. I got more of these cards, and I have a larger inclusion. Yeah, so that's all I have. I thankfully should have something TXT next time. and maybe by the end of the year, I'll have a TXT binder. I'm not as worried as there's just a little bit more room in here compared to my Miscellaneous JYP binder. So it's not something I need to rush for, or yeah, be in as much of a rush to get. So maybe in December, I'll finally get them their own binder. Because they are definitely next on the list after ITZY. And then I do have one group for Miscellaneous group binder 2, so let's move on to that. All right, and so happy I decided to get an illit album for collaging, because I'm so happy to see them as part of this cover. It felt weird to have them missing because they are definitely, I kind of feel like they're one of the bigger collections in here. But I have a couple cards. I will be getting many more cards in my next Neokyo haul for this release. I'm going to see if I can also grab one or two for their Japanese release. They're not going to get too far in it, especially since they have just announced a comeback. And it is so cute, despite the title saying, "I'm not cute anymore. You are." I think that's what it is. Either way, it is a lie. illit is super cute, will always be super cute. And yes, I am very much looking forward to that release, despite the fact that it is one of many releases for next month. Yes, November is like comeback apocalypse. But yes, this is gonna grow quite a bit with my November Neokyo haul as I focus on getting everything I'm missing for Yuna. Thankfully, she is an easy member to collect for. And the start of this, I really like this design, so hopefully I can incorporate it more when I get more images for the collage. But right now, this is the setup as I'm just starting. There is a vision, but I need more parts of it for it to really start taking form. Yes. Oh, Psychers, yes. They have a comeback, so that's, yeah, gonna be Psychers. Actually, I think next story video, I'm pretty sure there will not be a single binder that I will not be pulling out. Maybe some of the larger inclusions, but all like the ones with the photo cards in them, I'm pretty sure I will have something for them, and just about something for almost all my groups. So that's gonna be a fun one. And between the Neokyo haul and all the new releases, yes. Speaking of which, I'm still waiting for my next Z pre-order. When I pre-ordered it, I did so with the option to get pre-order bonuses from, I believe it's from the JYP shop. So K-Town for you is basically waiting for JYP shop to send them their stuff so they can send it to me, because there's like a version of the album that is in stock. They say it's in stock, it's kind of ready to go, but they're waiting for everything else. So yeah, I don't know when this is going to be sent out, but my local K-pop store, they actually got the album, so I don't know. Maybe I'll break down and just buy a full set of albums for my K-pop store if they still have them, if by the time I have money again. And have that be my initial unboxing, because I collect almost OT7, so yes. But then again, like I said, I have Xikers. I need to buy at least the album versions that are available in Target. So I'll probably do a late Xikers unboxing, definitely a NMIXX unboxing. If I don't get the albums from my K-pop store, then I'm just waiting for the K-Town for You to come in, and when that does, I'll do an unboxing. I will pre-order Stray Kids. I haven't quite decided what I'm pre-ordering. I think they have a compact version again for Do It that I will probably get, because the other versions are going to be available in Target, so I'll just buy them at Target and Barnes & Noble. I'm not quite decided on the Barnes & Noble yet. For illit, that's going to be another pre-order, but I think it's late enough in the month. It's going to be a toss-up whether or not it'll get to me before the end of the month. With ATEEZ comeback, I'm not sure if I will do an unboxing for that one, because almost everything's going to be going to Stray Kids and illit. I know I'm forgetting things, and then of course there's the things I need to catch up on. So yeah. Like I said, I will do a Xikers unboxing, a NMIXX unboxing, Stray Kids, and illit if it gets to me before the end of the month. If it doesn't, then I'll just do it in December. So I guess it's being done. There'll definitely be illit. And I think those are the definites. Like I said, I have a Neokyo haul, then I'll have the monthly haul, which for any of the groups that I collect that I'm not doing like a dedicated unboxing video for, they will be in my monthly haul. That's where I'll open those albums, plus all the catch-up albums that I need to purchase. This month is going to be a very expensive month, especially since I also have to buy presents for family, so there's that too. So yes, November, a very expensive month. I have a feeling December is not going to be much better. Let us all pray that our pocketbooks survive until January, where we finally get a bit of a break. But yes, if you're interested in any of those videos, make sure you subscribe, as I don't have much of a set schedule. I do try my best to do unboxing videos of the groups that release in US stores the day of release, unless something happens or comes up, like what happened with NMIXX. But otherwise, do try to do it that Friday. And yeah, other than that, whenever I have things ready, that is when it goes up. So if you don't want to miss anything, subscribing is the best way to make sure you don't. I guess with all that said, thank you so much for everyone who has watched, especially if you made it here to the end. And until next time, bye!
좀 더 위로. 그래 그거야. 야, 아니 나 하고 있어봐.